and the claws are coming back out for the new series, complete with a high-profile new addition.Fresh out of her relationship woes. Telly host Paddy McGuinness's model wife Christine is joining the reality show. And as the champagne flows on today's fashion shoot, the lass are vocal about what their new star signing can expect. Outspoken Esther D reveals, "I love a nice tall blonde and I'm so excited to have a new friend in Christine. She is a bright girl and she has her wits about her. She definitely already knows what she's doing and can certainly handle herself. She needs the show for herself. I found when I joined the show it empowered me as a woman and showed me that I didn't need to solely rely on my husband and all the st that comes with that. I told her it's all about the girl power and men are only required for effing anyway. Take me out." Host Paddy and Christine were reportedly on the rocks last month when he was spotted out with ex-All Saints singer Nicole Appleton. Paddy and Christine have since got back on track. WAG Tanya Bardsley, 36, admits she's taken Christine under her wing. "I knew Christine for a long time before the show anyway," she says. "She's a lovely girl. We're really excited to have her as part of the Housewives and hope she enjoys it." Esther, 32, who also had her marriage woes in the headlines last year, admits the show will help Christine get over her difficulties. She says, "The show will help her to grow some BS. But I think she had them anyway. It's always important for a man to see his wife doing something for herself. It will be good for her. Plus we needed another blonde on the show. I'm spending the day with the Housewives as part of a promotional shoot for the new series and I'm not sure there has ever been any more glamorous women in one room. The hair extensions are almost as big and as expensive as the designer dresses that have been shipped in for the occasion. Handbags worth thousands of pounds are left dumped around the studio. Makeup is being topped up every few minutes and everyone is supping expensive champagne like it's water. But while the dance, nails, eyelashes, and in some cases even the teeth, are fake, the feuds here are all real. At least 4 of the 8 lass aren't speaking and daggers are flashed across the room when certain names are mentioned. When I ask footballer's wife and model Nermina Peters-McKeek about her now famous spat with S2 in the last series, where Nermina threw a drink over her after she questioned her choice of husband in Stoke City's Eric Peters, she is still clearly fuming. "I've learned that I need to raise my voice and be more aggressive," she tells me. "I definitely won't be throwing drinks again though. That moment made me realize how real this show is and how heightened our arguments can get." Nermina, 27, wasn't the only wag getting angry, though. Leanne Brown, wife of former Manchester United star Wes Brown, sensationally quit the show earlier this year after the last 2 series focused around her feud with fellow footballers. Wife Dawn Ward. Leanne and Dawn are currently in the middle of a bitter legal battle over £500,000 Leanne allegedly lent Dawn and her husband, ex-footballer Ashley Ward. Talking about Dawn, Esther says, "With Leanne gone there is no one for that person to pick on. So who is the replacement? Me. Earlier on when I joined the show I formed the wrong friendships too soon and I've seen that not everyone has loyalty and good manners in Cheshire. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you can't buy this. With Tana I've learned that some wags are nice. Other girls are as hard as a wall but luckily she can see that I do have feelings." Tanya admits tensions are running higher than ever. Despite Leanne leaving, the new series starts off a pretty explosive, she says. Normally it starts off all nice and we are friends and then it goes bonkers. But this time it just kicks off and explodes from the start. A massive revelation happens. It's unexpected, let me say that. The shouting starts straight away. Camp is divided in Cheshire. Property guru Rachel Lugo, who joined last series, admits she was shocked at first. A group of women all sat around the table screaming at each other is not something I'd ever experienced before. But these are all strong characters. Also in the new series we see Tanya persuading husband Phil to try for another baby, in her hopes for another girl. He's not having any of it. She laughs. And Dawn Ward, 43, admits she's delighted to be able to move on from old dramas this series. She explains, I've enjoyed this series much more, for obvious reasons, and I feel like I have friends on the show now. Nowadays for me it's a lot smoother, the dynamic has changed. But when you get 8 women on the show there will still be epic fallouts. Real Housewives of Cheshire returns tonight at 10 p.m. on IVB.